Hello and good day. Welcome back to my channel. This is Teacher Onedi Guzman. In this video, we will solve word problems involving Venn diagrams. Let us consider this word problem. A group of 62 students were surveyed, and it was found out that each of the students surveyed liked at least one of the following fruits: apricots, bananas, and cantaloupes. 34 like apricots, 30 like bananas, 33 like cantaloupes, 11 like apricots and bananas, 15 like bananas and cantaloupes, 17 like apricots and cantaloupes, 19 like exactly two of the following fruits: apricots, bananas, and cantaloupes. So this will be our representation. So we have A for the apricots, B for bananas, C for the cantaloupes, and U for the universal set. Alright, in order to solve this problem, we'll start from the bottom going up. So what do we mean by this? But first, we will let our representation for A for the apricot, B for the bananas, and C for the cantaloupes. So it was mentioned here that 19 like exactly two of the following fruits, namely apricots, bananas, and cantaloupes. And start here, 17 like apricots and cantaloupes. So we can rewrite that one as apricot, okay, intersection cantaloupe is equal to 17. Next, 15 likes bananas and cantaloupes. So we have bananas intersection cantaloupes is equal to 15. Next, okay, 11 like apricot and bananas. So apricot intersection bananas is equal to 11. So let's work on with this one. So if we will add 17, 15, and 11, so this will give us 17 plus 15 plus 11, and we will subtract 19 because 19 like exactly two of the following fruits, so minus 19. So this will give us 24. However, so we want to find out the intersection of the three, okay, sets, namely the apricot, the bananas, and the, okay, the cantaloupe. So in order to do that, I'll divide 24 divided by 3. So this is equal to 8. So it means that this is actually the intersection of apricot, bananas, and your cantaloupes. So we can write here as 8. Since we know already the intersection of A is, and B and C are the intersections of the three sets, we will work on now on, okay, A intersection B. So let's have here first, so A intersection B is equal to 11. Since we have already 8 here, so this is the A intersection B. This is actually 11, and we have already 8, so that is why we have 11 minus 8, so this is equal to 3. So this area is equal to 3. Next, the next thing that we will do is B intersection C, meaning to say the intersections of bananas and cantaloupes is equal to 15. But I have already 8 here. So 15 minus 8, so this will give us 7. So I'll write here 7. Next, after that, so I have here A intersection C, meaning to say, okay, I have the apricots intersection of your cantaloupes is equal to 17. So that area is this area. I have already 8 here. To get the value of this part, so that is 17 less 8 is equal to 9. So I write here 9. Next one. So we have here, according to the problem, we have, okay, 33 lies the cantaloupes. So in order to find this area only, okay, Since we have already 9, 8, and 7, so to find this area only, so the cantaloupes only, so we can rewrite that is 33 minus the sum of 9 plus 8 plus 7. So this will give us a value of 9. So the cantaloupe only is equal to 9. Next, so 30 like bananas. So this area is equal to 30. But I have already 3, 8, and 7. Now to get the bananas only, so bananas only, so I can write 30 minus the sum of 3 plus 8 plus 7. So this will give me a value of 12. So I can write here 12. So for bananas only. Okay. The next one is for 34 like apricot. So since I have 34 for the entire apricot, okay. So the entire apricot is 34, but I have already 9, 8, and 3. So I'll subtract that. Okay, minus, okay, the sum of 9 plus 8 plus 3. Okay. So the difference is equal to 14. Okay, so I'll write here 14. Okay. Okay, to verify whether our answer is correct or not, so let's try to add all the elements inside the universal set. So namely, we have, okay, we will add all uh, the elements of A, B, and C respectively. And our answer must be equal to 62. So is 14 plus 3 plus 12 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 9, is it equal to 62? Why 62? Because according to the problem, there are actually 62 students. So, by checking, okay, so the sum is 62. Alright. So it means that this is the correct illustration or the Venn diagram of the word problem. Alright, since we have now the Venn diagram of the three circles, so let's try to answer the following questions. So, number one, how many students like apricots but not bananas or cantaloupes? So if we will look on our illustration, so we will have here the apricots. Okay, the green circle. However, we are only looking for, okay, the apricots only. So the answer here is actually 14. So since we are only concerned on the apricots only. Next, no, letter B. How many students like cantaloupe but not bananas or apricots? Again, we will look on the circle for cantaloupes or the area for the cantaloupes. Since we want to find out who likes cantaloupes but not the bananas and the apricots. It means that this is the area only. So the answer here is 9. Next, how many students like all three fruits, apricots, bananas, and cantaloupes? So again, we will look for the intersection of the three sets, namely the apricots, bananas, and the cantaloupes. And the answer here is 8. So since this is the intersection of the two sets. Let's move on to question letter D. How many students like apricots and cantaloupes but not bananas? So again, we will consult with our Venn diagram. So where is the apricot? Okay, where's the apricot and the cantaloupe? So this is the apricot and this is the cantaloupes. But we are looking for, okay, okay, the intersection of the apricots and cantaloupes, but we are not going to consider the bananas. So therefore, the answer here is actually 9. Now, if we will put this in symbols, so that is the intersection of apricot and the cantaloupes, but not the bananas. So this is equal to 9. Next, letter E. How many like apricots and bananas but not cantaloupes? So if we will put this one into symbol, so this is actually apricots intersection to bananas but not the cantaloupes. So where's that? So apricot and bananas. So this is the area. However, we are not going to consider the cantaloupes. So this is equal to 3. Let's move on to question F. How many like cantaloupes or bananas? So again, we will consult with our Venn diagram. So in simple, we have actually the combination or the union of cantaloupes union bananas. So again, so for bananas, we have the values, these numbers. So we have 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 9. Okay? However, we will combine also the elements of the bananas. We have already 8 and 7, so that is why we will no longer write it. So we have 3 and 12. So we have plus 3 plus 12. So the answer here is equal to 48. So let us now consider the next question. How many like cantaloupes or apricots? So again, so let's consult with our Venn diagram. So if we will put the question in symbol, so we have actually the union of cantaloupes and apricots. So let's consider the elements of the cantaloupes. So we have actually 9, 8, 7, and 9. So let's write that. So 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 9 plus the elements of the apricots. So we have already 9 and 8, so we don't need to write it anymore. So simply add 14 plus 3. And the answer is equal to 50. So let's have another example. How many like bananas or apricots? So again, so let's consider our Venn diagram. So in symbol, we have, okay, the intersection, or I mean the union of banana and apricots. Again, so for our banana, we have 3, 8, 7, and 12. So let's add together 3 plus 8 plus 7 plus 12. While for our apricots, we have already 14, 9, 8, and 3. We will not repeat 3 and 8 respectively. So we have plus 14 plus 9. And the answer here is equal to 53. So let's consider this example. How many like apricots or bananas but not cantaloupes? So in simple, we are actually getting the union of apricot and bananas, but not the cantaloupes. So again, if we will look on our Venn diagram, so we have the union of apricot, and bananas, but we are not considering the cantaloupes. So what we have is 14 plus 3 plus 12. Observe that this is the area. Okay, 14, 3, and 12. So the answer here is equal to 29. Let us now consider the next problem. How many likes bananas or cantaloupes but not apricots? So again, we will put this one into symbol. So we have B or bananas union cantaloupes but not the apricots. So again, from our diagram, we are considering this, okay, bananas, okay, and the cantaloupes but not your apricots. So we have only the numbers 9 plus 7 plus 12. So this is equal to 28. So this is the answer in our question. So that ends our tutorial video. Don't forget to subscribe to be updated to my new tutorial videos. So thank you and good day.